Yo, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry. Before surgery, if you didn't see my YouTube little short, I had surgery not too long ago. Here's some pictures of me with that thing. I'm pretty sure it's like to connect to the IV or whatever it's called, so they can get medicine into my veins quicker. There's that, and then here's a picture of me in the hospital. I had appendicitis, I believe it's called, so I had to get surgery for that. I had to get that removed, but I'm back and I'm fine. But even before that, I was just in a really bad state of mind, so I had to take a good little break, and I'm back. I'm pretty sure my voice sounds a little different. I'm pretty sure that breathing tube they put down your throat when you get surgery, it doesn't damage anything, but it does mess up your voice for a little while. I think that's what they told me. So, yeah. But anyways, I'm back. I'm doing okay. I'm recovering fine. So that's awesome. But anyways, hello, welcome back to the channel. It's me, IDK, and we're going to review the CT Toys, The Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit, Andrew Garfield action figure. I lost thought process. And truth be told, I don't like this suit very much, but the reason why I got it is so I can have the Amazing Spider-Man 2, kind of completed. I just need the Lizard figure. I don't need the Electro figure. But yeah, also if you're wondering what happened right here, so I had to replace the drop-down hip, right? So I had to get the new drop-down hips from some other Spider-Man figure. I think it was the Ben Reilly Spider-Man with the big ass head. So I took that joint. I tried to transfer over here and it snapped right here. So I had to super glue it together. It still moves, but I'm pretty sure that it moves better than the original legs. But I'm pretty sure this will still come off, even though I super glued it like 2 times already, maybe 3 times. Even put thick layers and yeah. But yeah, I just needed this suit right next to this one, so y'all know how much better this suit is compared to this one, at least in my room. But anyways, but even though I don't like the suit, I have to give this figure praise. I really do. Now, this is like early Mafex type action figure, so it does not have the best articulation in the world, obviously. So that's pretty unfortunate, but it is better than the rest of the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suited action figures besides the original Mafex. Well, actually, no, it is kind of better than the original Mafex. People defend that original Mafex. Well, one, because one's valid, because it's early Mafex, so it's not going to be as good as the one nowadays. But they defend the shininess, which I can understand. Different paint, not that much matte finish, and the suit did come off shiny, but it wasn't actually shiny. It was more so like this. Like you see the kind of how the lighting reflects off of it. It was kind of more like this. But the reason why it did shine way more is obviously because it was more brighter lights, or more so lights for darker scenes to make it seem brighter. So that's why it shined more. But realistically, it would not really shine all that often. And that's what the figure uh, accomplishes. I think I said that right. Accomplishes, because it just looks better than the original figure. Now, yes, different paints and better matte finish, all that, but even still, it's still better. All right, we just gotta accept that. But anyways, let's go into details since we're going to be talking about that. So right off the bat, the sculpt work is really good on the figure. Obviously, CT Toys did take the original body mold of the Amazing Spider-Man, the first Mafex, the Amazing Spider-Man figure, and just translated it to, not even translate, just took it and then just scaled it down. But it is still good, even for like bootleg wise, because most times bootlegs aren't that well made, and that's just obvious. That's just how it is. But this is good. I feel like this is the best movie figure to date. Because, like, if we compare it to the CT Toys, Tobey Maguire, yes, this is good, but it's not really all that great. I feel like they should reissue it and make it a little bit better and more so like this one. Because, as you can tell, this one is so shiny, and it's just doesn't look all that great now. Now, you could say, oh, that's just SH Figure Arts, but still, my point still stands. It doesn't look all that great. Here's this figure. This looks awesome. I like this. I don't really like this no more. And Toby's my goat. I'm a Toby dick rider, alright? I'm gonna be honest. Well, I don't get into arguments over online about different Spider-Man, but still I love Tobey Maguire way more, but this figure's just not it now compared to this one. So yeah. But yeah, detail and everything. Here's the spider logo. It looks ass just like in the movie, but whatever. Same thing on the back. Looks ass, but it's accurate. But yeah, all the sculpting and everything looks fine. Here's the wrist joints. Well, not joint. Well, yes, joints, but also the web shooter. Some paint issue right there, unless it's the bicep, but it's not because it is a paint issue. As you can see, there's a little bit red peeking right there, no red peeking right here. So yeah, I had a little paint issue, but that's about it for paint issue. Unless you want to count the bottom right here as paint issue, but I guess you can because it's not really like that on this side. But yeah, so far it looks great. The head sculpt's awesome, and well, yeah, articulation, it is different. It's still the standard Mafex. I wouldn't say it has butterfly joints, so lack of butterfly joints, but it's still the same. Ball kind of hips, but not as bad as, original Marvel Legends. But yeah, articulation is pretty standard, double, double, double. Diaphragm, and ball joint at the waist. Not too much crunch though. Obviously, older Mafex style, so not too much crunch. I feel like CT Toys could have done something to improve that, but they just copy the work and then, resell it for way cheaper, and you can't really complain about it. But yeah, articulation is pretty much standard. Got the drop down hips, double joint knees, elbows, all that. Goes up this far, the neck movement, everything. It has everything. Sorry, I'm kind of shaking a little bit because I'm still recovering, so I can't really bend forward right now. So it's a little painful to do this video, but I'm willing to do it just for y'all, alright? But overall, sculpt work is really good. The articulation is perfectly fine, though it is not. It's outdated in a way, I guess. But it's really good. It really is. He has a toe hinge, all that. Again, sculpt work's fine. He looks great. He looks awesome. I like him. Accessories. I just realized I didn't pull this out the bag. Also, I'm missing one. Whoops. Real quick, he comes with these web effects, where he uses his web shooters. He also comes with one little strand of web. In a way, it's kind of like this. It's really little for some reason. It's like that size. It sucks. It really does, because it should be longer, but that's probably how it was originally. But if y'all saw it, I'm pretty sure y'all can go to another review and look at it. It just kind of sucks. I know people may say oh, it's pretty good, but it's really not. It's awful. It didn't even fit in his hand when I first got it, so that was pretty bad. Hands. Obviously, I don't really feel anything for hands. I do like the different variety of hands, but they're just hands. He comes with these two pairs of hands, which are just relaxed hands. He comes with, He comes with whipping hands. He comes with wall crawling hands. And then he comes with web grabbing hands, for him to swing around, or thumbs up hands if you want to use them for that. And obviously with the little strand of web that he came with, that's what it's used for. I forgot where I put it. It probably fell somewhere, but I don't really care about it, me personally. If you want to go look at that, go look at the review. But if anything, ironically, I feel like, Marvel Legends did a better job with their webs than I guess Mafex, because Mafex is the original distributor. But let me see if I can get him to hold this web effect. Probably not, because it's so different unless I cut something off. But let's see. And that's the best I can do. So if you want to use the Marvel Legends one, you can. I just don't know how. It'll come out easily, but you can still get him to use that one. I'm pretty sure I have some other web effects. Yeah, the CT Toys Miles Morales web effect. If you want him to use this, where did the hand go? Right here. See if that just fits in there. I'm struggling. I'm sorry. And yeah, you can get him to hold this web just fine. So yeah, he can hold other webs. It doesn't have to be the trash one that he comes with. But yeah, my camera is not really sitting too well. There we go. Cause it's kind of weirdly positioned. If you're wondering what he looks like with the Marvel Legends head, the unmasked not Toby, Andrew Garfield head. Let me put. Sorry, I paused for a moment because I already did this head swap before, and the peg actually stayed inside the neck instead of the head. And I was gonna tell y'all about this too. I was gonna be like, "Oh yeah, be careful, cause the peg goes with the head and does not stay in the. What the fuck is going on? Sorry. Okay, now I'm lost for words because I was about to say this whole segment on, the peg comes out with this head, so you're gonna need this much tack for him to stay on. No, I have to. I mean, you're still gonna need tack, but not as much now. I guess. Oh, never mind. You might actually do need that much tack. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, the head looks like too big, but it looks too big. I'm pretty sure the other CT Toys head sculpt looks fine if you want to use that one, but yeah, the Marvel Legends head is too big for it. I'm pretty sure in some angles you'll look fine with the Marvel Legends head, but plus this is an older version of Andrew Garfield, so it's not going to look all that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You can make it work. I don't think I can make it work on camera, but yeah, if you want to see that head swap, there it is. But yeah, overall, everything looks pretty fine. Sorry, I'm fixing them up real quick, but everything looks fine with this figure. It looks like my phone's sliding off the holder for taking videos. Why is he so leaned forward? Like, I lean him back, and then he wants to fall back. I lean him. There we go. That's more natural. But yeah, so far he looks great. And yeah, let's go into scaling. First things first, here he is next to the official Mafex Homelander and the CT Toys Miles Morales action figure. I believe they're the same size, but I think I have Miles Morales looking down a little bit. He's also positioned weirdly. I'm not sure why. I think it's because it's very hard to stand. Now, Miles is bigger, but he looks pretty nice next to the Homelander, though. Here he is next to the Marvel Legends and Tom Holland and the Marvel Legends The Amazing Spider-Man 2 Suited or No Way Home Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. And obviously there is a major height difference. I feel like on the way I have him positioned makes it look drastic. But in a photo, I think, here's a photo. If I still have it, I don't know if I deleted it. If I deleted it, it's not going to be there. But there's a photo if it's there. And they're not that tall compared to each other. I don't know why on camera, or like in recording, it looks drastically taller. But in the photo, that's how I kind of want them to scale, because it's like, or how they do. I don't know how to explain it, but it kind of works. But either way, you're going to have them posed up on the shelf, so who cares? Next up here is next to the CT Toys, Tobey Maguire, SH Figure Arts Bootleg. They scale really well, I guess, because Toby is smaller than Andrew, and this is a decently scaled for the CT Toys. Also here he is next to the Marvel Legends Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I'm trying to say it right. Or, how Japanese people say it, if that's not racist. But yeah, Spider-Man. I need to stop. But but yeah, I actually really like this figure. Though I will say it's not worth the price nowadays. But I still love it. Though we should have gotten more for this figure. But yeah, God, his head looks huge compared to this. Even his head, what the fuck? Why is his head so much smaller? That's weird. Next up, hang on, let me fix the light. Next up here is next to the CZ Toys brown suited Wolverine and the Tiger Stripe Wolverine. And I was going to do a review on this guy, but then I decided to change it to a short. But then I have really a lot of issues with this Wolverine. A lot of people like it, and I agree with them, but there's way more issues with this guy than with the brown suit of Wolverine. So I really prefer the brown suit over this suit in action figure form. Because I might have to do a repaint on this guy, but before I do that, because one, it's going to be hell to do, and two, because I need to get the video out, I forgot where I was going with this, but I need to talk about this before I do anything with it, so yeah. Next up here is next to the Marvel Legends Venom, the first release of this Venom, and the Marvel Legends, what is it, reissued Deadpool from the Legacy Wave? I think that's what it was called, but yeah. He looks nice next to Venom, but not next to Deadpool. I don't know how tall Ryan Reynolds is compared to Andrew Garfield. But like design or realism wise, he looks great next to them. But size wise, he does not look great next to Deadpool. But that's just Marvel Legends in general. Next up here is next to the Marvel Legends Spider-Man 2 Doc Ock and my custom Craven, which I still need to do a review on because I finished him. I'm very proud of him, and I never did a review on him. But yeah, he scales decently with this Doc Ock, but I'm pretty sure he's not that tall. He looks great next to him, but yeah. And this Craven is bothering me that I never did a review on him. I need to do a review on him. I need to show off my work. And to end this review off, yes, no 3 Spider-Man this time. I need to recover very soon. I'm pretty sure it's like 11 already. But, to end this video off, here's next to the Marvel Legends Red Hulk from Captain America Brave New World and the bootleg Figma Doom Guy, Doom Slayer, whatever you want to call him, Douchlong. And let's go into thoughts, shall we? So, thoughts on this figure. Conclusion. Is this worth the buy? Sure. He is scaled down. He is a little bit smaller than the rest of the other figures that you may have. I believe next to the other CT Toys Andrew Garfield figure, he looks fine, or the official SH Figure Arts, he looks fine. Because in the first The Amazing Spider-Man movie, he was younger, so he was a little bit smaller. And then The Amazing Spider-Man 2, he is older and a little bit taller. So it kind of makes sense for him to be smaller than his The Amazing Spider-Man 2 counterpart, but obviously not Marvel Legends height small. But is this worth the buy? Absolutely. I do think this is worth the buy. Don't let anyone really tell you otherwise. Oh, you support bootlegs? And it's like, well, if I can't afford the official one, why not just buy the bootleg? Because you can just save up. Why would I save up for $100 figure when I have groceries? That's the point of saving up, bro. I can just buy a $20 one. But, enough. But yeah, unless you don't really want to support the bootlegs, that's perfectly fine and valid. You don't have to. But if you just hate bootlegs and all that, you don't have to be all negative. Sometimes people can't afford it. If you're going to sit here and say, well, people shouldn't settle for less, half the time it's not really less. This is why these reviews exist, is to help people want a figure that they aren't able to get for that price and find an alternative that is pretty good or not good. That's why we review the bootlegs. Now, do I support bootleggers? In a way, yes and no. I don't really like that they have to steal, but at the same time, there's no really other way to get it, because half the time the imports are just too expensive, or they just run out and just never really reissue it until like years later, and it's like, I don't really want this. Or maybe you do, but you already have a bootleg that came out. I'm pretty sure Wolverine got reissued already, but probably only the Tiger Stripe one. But all that. But anyways, yes, this is definitely worth it. I do highly suggest it if you really want it. But if you feel like you don't really need the CT toys and you do want the official one, have fun saving up, I guess. Because that is a very long way to go. And I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't really do that. Because that's insanity, dude. How much is it now? 800? 500? I forget. But if you do want the toys, yes, go get it. If you don't get it. That's your money. Do what you want, you know? You just do what you want. That's fine. But, yeah, that's all I can really say. It's a good figure. I don't really like the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit. I'm going to be honest. I just don't. I feel like some people are really going to dog on me for that, and that's fine. You know, we all have our opinions. Mine is just right. No, I'm just playing. But, you know, we all have our opinions. And, yeah. But anyways, I'll see you guys next week. I guess I'll review either this or maybe finally this or something. What else do I have? I don't know what else I have in here that I haven't reviewed. I have a lot of stuff that I need to review and catch up on. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week. And I'm pretty sure I'll be fully recovered next week. So with that, have a good day, night, evening, whatever time, year, day, whatever, whenever you're watching this. I just hope you have a good rest of the day, life, everything. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.